Hey, freak. Enough of the ugly dancing. Better tell us a story.
As you wish, sir. But freak, huh? I'll tell you a story about freaks that you'll surely relate to. Perhaps you'll even find that we aren't very different. Before the Ash Curse came, the Outcasts were the most feared gang of brigands. The world despised them, and they repaid it with twice the hatred. They robbed and killed the rich and the poor alike. The gang was unstoppable, corrupted by wealth, fortune, and impunity. The Outcasts descended into madness. They now wished for an artifact granting unmatched power. The Ash Box. They embarked into the Valley of Death to recover the box. And atop the valley's peak, they found its owner, Lady Death. "Leave me be, and you may have the box," she said. "A reward without a fight." Surely the fools agreed. However, none of them wanted to share the prize. Their strength and madness matched exactly, and they were sure to kill each other. But one tiny thing broke the balance. The most pathetic of the outcasts, the weakling, grabbed the ash box. "I shall have the power," but he couldn't handle it. The box slipped out of his hand and broke into pieces. The cloud of ashes arose, corrupting every being, defiling air and soil, but most of all, corrupting the outcasts. Each in their own way, they paid the price for their hubris. That is the world we live in, and until the curse is lifted, we are all freaks, sir.
Well, well, so you call us freaks, Bard. You are yet to see the worst of us. Let's show 'em, fellas.
Well, that was a great intro. So most people call this something like Slay the Spyro Darkest Dungeon, and they're right, this is a pretty unique, it's a unique card game, but let me tell you why I don't really like it. But again, it's worth the price and you should play it if you like games like this. I don't really like the fact that once you finish your cards, you have to pay with health to recycle your hand. So that means on most fights you're going to be against the card limit. So if you pass the card limit, you'll have to use your health points. And you also have to replenish the card after each battle. You use a card, once the battle is over you get some points, and you choose what cards to replenish or what to get. Sometimes you can heal your health or something like that. And another thing is that the cards you start with are kind of complicated. They actually kind of force you to use combos, so that's not a really good way to play the game, because being forced to use certain combos since the beginning of the game, since minute 1, means you will not likely have a lot of room for imagination, and sometimes the builds are either too strong or either too weak. So let's hop right in. By the way, I'll show you the things you get. As for now, the people who bought it in early access have access to some skins. I don't know how the other people will get it. By the way, the game has 2 modes. So the campaign is a campaign mode. The epilogue we have to unlock, and we have to complete it with each character. And the Badlands is basically an endless mode, just like Slay the Spire. So you advance, 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 like Slay the Spire. So Slay the Spire, Darkest Dungeon. And this is something unique. I don't want to spoil the surprise. No tutorial for us, let's just create a new game.
Wanna play with my fire?
This is the first character introduced to us.
An eye for an eye and you'll be the only one who can see.
Second, back off.
Off.
Yes, he's Arnold, as you can see from the jawline. But, yeah, I think he's kind of like a barbarian type anyway.
Have you gone out of your mind?
Jester. So we have the 4 characters. The story is a little different. So let's just...
Wanna play with my fire?
Yes. Let's just show off some of the skins before we actually start. So, cosplay of Thrones. I don't know why it's called like that. Purple Plague. A Vampiro. Yes, sometimes she wears pants, sometimes she does not wear pants. What? Bright Light? Okay. And the Halloween Carnival where she's actually dressed like Vampira, or I don't know what that character is called. Never watched the movie. Also have additional card packs that you can buy with points that you get by playing the game. As you can see, dragons, fire, plague and infection, vampirism, and I guess these are supposed to be like kind of like paladin cards, and the ones from here. Environment you have to buy. Also, let's go back and show the skins for each character.
You'll be the only one who can see.
So Silent Shadows, which makes him look very, very goofy because of his long neck. Ancient Scrolls. Alchemy. Well, this one is actually decent. And the one here looks like Freddy. And the same things. I just wanted to show this for New York people who didn't play the game yet.
Of your mind?
Or for people who played in early access. So the Devil Clown, he makes him look like it. And that's his only skin, which is the only one he needs because I will definitely play that if I have the chance. Of course, you can choose the original game without the skins and without the nonsense.
Wanna
Fuck off.
So we'll kind of play on normal difficulty. I don't know if I'll continue this playthrough or I'll just leave it at one episode. It's kind of... I said I didn't like it, so no reason to get into that even more. Draft modes means you'll pick your cards. Or some of them. Wait. Let's skip that a little bit. Why didn't it let me choose the... That was weird. Let's try that again. Maybe I clicked too fast. Death is but a new beginning, and also you can see Lady Death over there and the thing. Oh well, I guess it's good we kind of did it like this. So you can unlock new cards, new modifiers. And also spend your points from here, so you don't only have it at the end screen. You can pay.
Fuck off.
And here are his skins. Icy Rage. And Halloween Carnival only is the Frankenstein monster, which I don't really appreciate. So the skin bonus says I get twice as much rage if I don't have HP. Let's play with the Icy Rage. Not Frankenstein, Icy Rage. Sorry about this, but I'm not really sure how you are supposed to pick it. Okay, I think that's enough. Now let's hear his story, because he has an interesting story as well.
Growing up as a foundling, I did not talk too much to other people. I let them consider me ingenuous, stupid. But I just felt everything they hid behind their smiles. Empathy. I think that's what the brainy magicians call this. Talent.
Okay, we have to click continue.
When our peers began to mock me, I did not wait. I answered right away and my blow was heavy. Then they were hiding their real thoughts behind their vile, cruel smiles. The older I got, the more I wanted to knock out this lie, anger and hatred from them. Well, they finally stopped hiding their fear. I had no relatives, and I never found friends. But I was strong. The Royal Army appreciated it. But the story repeated itself. In a fit of rage, I killed several soldiers. The captain highly appreciated my abilities. and gave me a choice: to hang from the gallows, or to go on a special task to fulfill the secret will of King Octavius. The mission was to obtain ancient artifacts from the Forbidden Forest. It was a sure death, but on my terms. The Forbidden Forest, the territory that spans the vast expanse of the mainland. Some say this place is where the ancient races got together and destroyed each other in the final battle. Their names were erased from history. The power of the used magic was so great that it changed the very essence of space and magic, generating hordes of deadly creatures, dangerous places, which were deadly for some. Fortunately, the creatures rarely left their territory where they lived. That's where the king sent us, to fulfill his secret mission. He sent us to accompany his squad. As the battle mages of Octavius moved deeper into the forest, they fought off one wave of creature attacks after another, dying from exhaustion. Soldiers, entirely covered with protective amulets, fell under the creature's blows, but the monster's mass was endless. We tried to fight back, losing people day after day for some mythical artifacts. In his wilderness, I found a creature that I could not raise my sword against. Lost, whining plaintively in the grass, I felt that I could not leave him there. So I took Charon. As soon as I looked into his eyes and felt this connection. After all, he was also an empath too. Of all the soldiers sent to this task, I was the only survivor. This was not a part of King Octavius's plans. That day, I would not have survived if it had not been for Charon. I heard his thoughts in my head, felt how he was trying to warn me about the prepared trap and my fate. We fled, killing the guards, and I finally became free. Hardly much time has passed before I ran into the outcasts. None of them wanted to taunt me. Each of them had their own strong feelings, but they were not aimed at me. For me and Charon, they became real family. Our lives were about us. Robbery, assaults. My strength was finally running free. Charon was content with my fury, and every day felt like a holiday. We killed people, we took their wealth. We felt like kings. If only one of us knew what danger this path would lead to. Even the royal treasury which the greedy jester gave us was not enough. Magnus showed us a new target, the ash box, an ancient artifact hidden by the distant ancestor of King Octavius. I saw and heard Lady Death, realized that we had gone too far. I was the first to get the sword and beat the ash box out of their greedy hands. But Magnus broke the box. The curse burst and hit us. Charon had shielded me and took the entire blow on himself, dividing our fate in two. He faded in my arms, and I felt every moment of his suffering. But Charon's and my last fight has not yet come. The Archmaster found us. He promised that if we defeat Lady Death, the Arch curse will be lifted, and we will be saved.
Okay, that was a lot of story and a lot of intro, but
We've arrived. The Forbidden Grove. We'll have the curse defiled these once sacred woods with hideous mutations. There is a lurking danger behind every tree here. A wereboar, a giant rat, or any other beastly. The ancestor is the ruler of these lands, the father and the king of all beasts. The curse changed him, and I suspect not for the better. He's picked up our scent, and he won't let us pass. We have but a couple of days before he tracks down our camp. You must prepare to fight him.
So yeah, this is the camp where you actually get some improvements. You can improve your cards, your skills. Still thief. So I guess Sharon is still with us. And this is what I mean. So you kind of have a lot of mechanics for each character. The easiest one to play is the mage girl, because she was in the early access version. So Icy Rage. This is the DLC, not the DLC, the skin that I'm using. Human speed, chance, dodge, traits. And yeah, you can upgrade cards, you can create new cards, you can do so many things, and these things over there are your resources. Prolonged strike. Okay, let's craft one of these, even though it's not that good. The ballast health and some other things. She's really nicely drawn. Cure elements, stat items, upgrades. So you can upgrade each of the traders by using your resources, and that's going to be a lot of upgrades. So most of the times you'll just feel overwhelmed by your sheer volume of bad luck. So let's fight. Yeah, but the artwork for this game is one of the most amazing you'll ever see.
Go bite off more than you can chew. Right, Charon?
So the Escar, as you can see, we have a little cute puppy demon of some sorts. Also, again, everything is amazing. But you have 5 points of mana, and as you can see, everything is kind of expensive. Yeah, let's use this one. You can also change some cards in your hand. That means you can reshuffle some of them, but again, it's not so useful because you run out of cards kind of fast. Those things are your modifiers. So now the real struggle begins. This is the only way to heal yourself in the beginning. Damage with ash cards. Oh, okay, that will kind of be harder to get. For each card played. Okay, let's apply some cards then. Oh, whatever, let's just use that one. Replace that one. And yeah, this is the problem. You have to fight with the same cards over and over, and you must not lose all of them. This one is a non-playable card that you can keep in your hand, and he'll actually attack him at the end of the round. But 2 damage is not such a big deal, right? And this is the card that I actually created before we left the camp. Okay, I guess that's it. And that's it, this is what I mean. Now I can't actually do anything even though I have 5 cards in my hand and 2 mana. So I'll kind of in a way be forced to take a lot of hits. So deal damage. Okay, let's play this one. Still not enough. So yeah, it's kind of a tedious way to fight. And remember, this is only one enemy in the beginning. Okay, let's increase the rate of the... yeah, I kind of will lose some HP because of this. Coins, gold, ash, and keys. So now we have to renew our cards. Because once you use them, they are not available to you. And yeah, I used too many cards, so that means I have 1 card left that I can't renew this turn. Oh, this is such a bad way to play a game. I don't know, you feel like you're playing against the game. By the way, that's mining. You'll get resources, and each of the resources is kind of used for a different upgrade from a different trader. Oh, that's a portal. That's the ruler coming to get us. I don't have any key, so there is no point in going for the chest or the teleporter at this point. Maybe I'll get a key from this event. Okay, let's surrender to the magic. I was healed, but several cards were discarded. It's bad. So bad. So you can actually get disarmed, you don't have enough cards. And oh, he's such a little cute guy. And yeah, you'll actually start to feel the burnout of the game very fast. So now I have to go to camp just because I don't have enough cards.
Aaron, let's break off their oars so you can play with them later.
Oh, the kitty got a little bigger. I don't know what she... 6 points, why? Sure, what? Okay, so let's use that to our advantage. Of course, you'll have to use that. Inflammation is kind of the card I have to play with each time. Yeah, so not a lot of combos are available to, I don't know. I'll stop focusing on the bad side, so let's focus on the fun side. Steel Thief, okay. I forget that's to a random enemy, so let's apply Battle Trauma and some other stuff. But nothing really helps, so we'll get 6 or 7 or 8 damage. But I guess the game looks very cool. And this is what I mean. So I'm out of cards. I have to spend 15 health points to renew my deck. There is no point in waiting because I can't kill him very fast. So I just have to spend life points to get the cards back. I don't know, maybe they could have made this design a little better. And this is especially bad in boss fights, because in some boss fights you just lose because you run out of the right cards at the right moment. Of course you can stack your healing a little bit and kind of cheat a little bit. But that will not get you far, so let's renew some of them. Okay, actually renewed all our cards, so that's decent. I also want to go over here. I mean I need a lot of other stuff as well. Hello, Jester. Looks like you're having a lot of fun with something. But I noticed that he has the skulls on his
Ron is
little...
not a good boy, and neither am I.
But he's a good boy. You have to believe that he's a good boy. So you can see how repetitive the game can be in the beginning while you're gathering resources and exploring the map and using your very, very limited amount of card selection. Okay, let's not do anything about that. Shield. Fine, then I'll just wait. Oh. Next play the strike card. Okay, I didn't read that very carefully, but again, it's only one attack I can do, so let's just do this one. 6 points of health for us. And yeah, that creature looks like something from Darkest Dungeon. Okay, finally we got a key. But if you play on a higher difficulty, you get less points to renew your stuff. So that means more trips to the home base. Yeah, let's go to the combat and then maybe we'll go back to the village. So inflammation. This one. And yeah, that was a good round. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? Because as you see, you take so much health damage that it's almost impossible to keep up sometimes. And again, you have so many cards that are not available for play. Okay, I guess the game is good. It's actually something like 75% on Steam, but it's better than that. It's just that the small details will always be ahead of the big details. And imagine you are fighting 3 opponents with 60 health. That means you don't have enough HP to kill all of them. Sure, I guess we can save a little health. Well, that's good, I guess, if I don't lose HP. Only 10 gold coins, apply bleed and draw a strike card. I guess I need that one. Yeah, take it. And we can also farm in that area. Wait a minute, I can go there. Then... Oh, okay, so I actually can't go anywhere to take the ash cards. Oh well, you kind of saw the basic stuff and now I have to go back to the camp and actually upgrade my character and the merchants. See you next time, bye!